Hi, Fire Sons. I hope that you're doing well today. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at your next 24 hours. So if you are returning back and you are upright in the earth realm that we breathe this air in, and you are appreciative of the breath that you breathe, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being upright in the earth that way. Let us keep marching on amongst all the cray-crays. If you're new, I look at crazy energy. We want to be clear of freaks being nuts in our earth, and I look at a lot of crime, and I'll rebuke it. I really will. And the Most High God, He deserves to be revered and feared. He sees everything. His eyes go to and fro in the earth, and you and I who walk uprightly before Him, we're told to rule and reign and to judge matters correctly, and to quickly put our finger in the face of nonsense so that wicked stuff don't come out. And the reason why wicked stuff is here is because God says that if people don't put a quick judgment for upright purposes on something that is wrong, it's set in people's heart to go do evilness, because pride, conceit, and nonsense come out of that, and somebody don't want to face what they've done. They fall into some type of a mischief. Okay, somebody think they got away with something, nobody judged it, so okay, I'll just keep doing something. And that's why our world's crazy now. Nobody wants to do upright things, and it's really a shame, and that's why we have crime. So I just look at different types of energies here. If you stay, you stay. If you got to go away, all right, see you later. Otherwise, welcome in. It's just, I feel energy, and I will just speak out of the energy space. I've just seen just nonsense today. It's quite the shame. Let's say, God, just come on in here and just begin to speak. I just invite your holy presence. If you must snort at the enemy, then snort at the enemy. Get up in their face because you're ready to contend against nonsense in the earth realm. I just yield myself to you and just ask for you to just come on in here. What's going on for fire energy for the next 24 hours? Show me fire energy, Ula Elohim. Thank you. We have, so somebody's defeated, and if that's coming out in the crossing, you're dealing with somebody who may be trying. We'll see what else comes out here. This is like, I'm gonna one up you. You may have defeated me, but I'm telling you, it ain't over until I say it's over. It's kind of like that with that stupidness. All right. Well, somebody is wanting to heal something attached to your past, and for some of you all, there's still two cups here, and it is safe to love for some people. For some people. It's somebody jealous over a connection here from somebody from your past. There's a murder today coming out real strong. They want to take these two cups, I guess so. They want to heal something, then they do. Whether it's your soulmate, a love of a lifetime, I don't know. Somebody's died also over some type of a connection that shouldn't have been there. Then that's also kind of come out in the air reading. But whatever this is a great big healing. But for some people are not able to come back, or somebody's just very much in nostalgia all the time about the past. And if you've got somebody that's also in nostalgia about the past, and they won't let something go because whatever this nonsense is, then that's what's showing. Now, in the earth reading, there were two people that deliberately made up some type of a rumor about another person for whatever reason why they did it. They made up the story, and death came out of it. They caused murder out of that little rumor that they conjured up. And for some people, they won't give it up because they think they want to get away with this murder. They don't want to take responsibility for what they did to somebody else's life. And they got bloodshed on their hand. And now they think they're going to snuff out, I guess, the person that they've made the rumor up on, and think they're just going to wipe their face and everything's going to be all right. No, you're going to jail. You're just freaking going to go to jail. Stupid piece of ditch. The Queen of Swords in the upright's going to just tell it like it is. I don't care. I ain't putting up with it. This is the truth. Nothing but the truth. I'm going to cut you out. See you later, whatever. In the negative, she's in rebellion. She's a freaking liar. She's got psychological problems. She can't get together. She's a witch. She's a ditch. She's stubborn there. Okay, somebody is in this energy somewhere. So that's what's coming out around y'all. And somebody wants to heal, but you got somebody that's, I don't know, crazy out here. Show us more information around fire. For some of y'all, that's your ex doing some nonsense out here. Yeah, they will go to jail. 8 of Swords. They will, because the Justice card just came out. All right, well, anyway, see you later, alligator. Queen of Swords is that alligator energy in the negative. I love her in the upright. She don't put up with nothing. And you got to get that energy to just tell somebody shut their mouth. And that's what's happened out here. Somebody didn't put a judgment on something. And somebody just literally opened their mouth in some type of, hey, yeah, your soulmates probably did it. Whoever the two people are, or your ex is here, they did something, or they were bitter because of a connection. So I guess they got with somebody else and they just started some type of nonsense out here and caused some ruckus on somebody else, and somebody else may have killed because of that stupid little lie that they did. They've caused a murder to go on. Show me fire. The cross. Somebody in divinity could be here. This tells you to pray. In the water reading, it came out in the reverse. So whether you have faith or not, I think it was that reading. It came out in reverse today somewhere. This is praying, just telling you to pray because you're dealing with some idiot, then I guess you are, until they're out of the way in jail or something like that. This is very sacrificial. What's going on here when that card comes? That's a burden. This freak's a burden in the negative, or whoever the person is in some type of nonsense out here. They're very jealous. Okay, we've got children. And for some of y'all, children have died because of this nonsense, this little rumor that these two people, whoever they were, whoever the people were, it showed 2 men in the earth reading. It could be anybody, whoever it is that did the nonsense and started the crap. It is somebody from your past. It's somebody you grew up with, or this is your children or students, or a teacher is here. For other cases, this is somebody stumbling up on information. This is also somebody's brain that's just stuck like a child, okay? And so because something that they've done, somebody's went crazy somewhere, folks, or because somebody got pregnant out of some situation, or maybe they said somebody did because of why ever they would do that. I don't know, but something like that's out here. This child card is all those meanings. I had the preacher's kid just come out in the air reading. The PK was there. So that's the preacher's kid attached to something that's going on. I guess the preacher's kid is here. Show me more information. Clock tower. We just had the artificial intelligence come out and altering things. Government's here. Timing's here. Alterations here. Protection energy is out here. Somebody trying to protect something that they've done as well. The rider. Well, anyway, the cab driver and stuff's already come out. And IT workers attached to the rider energy, delivery drivers and things like that. This is news, or maybe something's going to be on the news, or this person could work for the news, attached to something's going on. Your story's going to be on the news, whatever. This is pop-up the lover type of energy with that, and inventions that have been out here. Blockages and enemies are out here. Okay, well, that's that energy that you're dealing with, or you're the cuckoo. I don't know who you are, but if you're the cuckoo, get off my channel. You won't look at the truth. You don't want somebody to be right because you got jealousy issues. You don't give a rip about the truth. Get off my channel. Don't you ever come back here ever again. A reunion, something around a reunion, or somebody does want to reunite. For some of you all, that will happen if it's supposed to and if it's upright. Somebody has learned some information out here. Okay, this is stumbling up on information. Somebody's had some conversation, or you're fixing to get it in the next 24 hours. But the thoughts card is somebody learning something. So somebody may be returning to you to speak. For some of you all, so there is good news out here. A couple of things. Those of you who are in adultery, this is an adultery card. And somebody was a married woman there in the air reading. So she could just be an air sign and be married. I don't know what the deal is, but whatever's going on, or somebody was married and they got divorced, or ex is out here and now there's nothing but a stupid ruckus around something. But if somebody got pregnant and knocked somebody's wife up out here with a child as well, then something is a burden about that stuff. And then somebody may have just made up some stupid story to cover their own crap because they didn't want nobody to know what they did and to cause somebody else to die out of a matter. So it's very filthy energy. Somebody did take advantage of somebody, but this is also a card saying somebody can help. It's a twofold card. This is somebody's friend that's involved in something. Many things with the dog spiritually. It's a good news card and a protection card and a friend card and a loyalty card in the up and up of this card. In the negative of the energy, spiritually speaking, same-sex, perversion, prostitution's out here with this, and control freak issues with the dog and the water. And the earth reading, we had two different cards saying that somebody was a control freak and somebody was going to be forced to let go of some nonsense, because that's a control freak in the negative. Stubborn, won't let go, some type of stupid out here. If you're not in an affair and it is upright, you just got somebody crazy around the connection and they're jealous, then this can be a twofold card of the second meaning is somebody special to you. There's also music out here, and we have inventions, and I talk about it all the time on my channel. I'm not getting into it, but that is also here, or you may be musical as well, or somebody makes you sing or something like that. Somebody wears a uniform out here. We just had the justice come out. This is somebody who's in the military literally just came out in the air reading, and with that alterating of things, and Russia and Britain was there, and somebody was sleeping with the enemy in that reading there. Anyway, this can be I'm in, I'm out, I'm playing you, and somebody most certainly is, and it's unethical, putting blockages and everything else. Something could have happened in the mountains for some of you all as well. Somebody is finding the truth. It shows it right here. And because of that truth, I feel like somebody's going to protect something for upright purposes, somebody to jump, because they need to be out of society. They're crazy. Somebody's trying to take advantage of you. Somebody who is a very humble person is out here, but beware. Okay, again, somebody's just trying to play people. That little player showed itself. There's a reunion out here for some of you all. So whoever's in this energy, and you know they're just acting. There's the star right there. They're an enemy. You got a hidden enemy out here. They're like, okay, well, you may have defeated me, but here I come again. I'm going to one up you. Somebody got hatred somewhere in their heart, and they're trying to use somebody, or they already did within whatever that little. They and a friend made up some stupid story, and somebody's died over something. Somebody's very humble out here. And they think they're going to try to touch somebody because the word touch was there in the air reading, and you're in danger of your own life. If you are touching somebody who walks humbly before God, you don't have a freaking chance, you freak. The law. Oh. And you may work for the law. I mean, somebody wears a uniform out here. I got to believe somebody somewhere, it's got to be upright somewhere. We got maladministration, though, going on somewhere because somebody's sleeping with the enemy. A release is going to happen here. Those people who've had to deal with this stupidness. Something was around a loan. I had the word borrow come out today as well. Nothing's too difficult for God, he says. Thank you, Most High. Something orange. I want to say that came out in somebody else's reading. That can take you back to sexual matters. That can take you back to a big fat caution. And there is big fat caution for some of y'all. There's a pop-up little lover out here popping up. And for some of y'all, that's on the work site. And somebody's wife's involved in it. There's an adultery out here. And it's going to cause a big fat fight, or it did, or you've already been hit off for the mob. Or they're getting exposed because the mob just came out. Something about having compassion. Somebody does want to return out here and heal something. But you got some crazy out here. But somebody's going to find the truth. Somebody's last words are here. Okay, well, there's death out here, folks. So yellow is here, and which I've shuffled these. I guess it wanted to show it. Yellow can go back to, we have yellow and orange, and they're both caution colors. But yellow can go back to an issue, and there is an issue out here. It says everyone knows why they did what they did to you. It's because they're jealous of you, folks. Those of you who deal with people that hate you, they're jealous of you if you're upright. Maybe you did fall down. You made something right. I don't know. And somebody still did something nasty and took matters in their own hands and lost their freaking soul out of it. I don't know what that's for, but somebody knows why they did what they did to you. or why you're doing what you're doing to somebody. Show me fire energy. I just seen way too much jealousy stuff though come out today. Somebody is secretly in love out here. Okay, well, and and it's safe to love because it just showed up. And nothing's too difficult for God. If that's pure-hearted, for those of you who's pure-hearted, you just got some crazy around it. There is compassion. Somebody wants to show you compassion. All right, and they want to return here. Show me more information. You deal with the narcissist. That's that card. Some idiots out here. Something about the future. Well, we're looking at the next 24 hours. The law is out here. Finding truth. Okay. Somebody's trying to take advantage of you for some of you all with this return. Okay. And there's just a caution around some matter. And, you know, hopefully nobody's going to die in the future. In the next 24 hours. But somebody's last word is out here, or whatever somebody's last words were. Whether it was by rumor or it was the truth, something about somebody's last words are out here. Show me more information. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Every tongue that rises up against us, we condemn it because that's our heritage. Our righteousness comes from the Lord God Almighty. So go ahead and open your mouth, because God says in that portion of scripture, for his children, they shall surely meet together, but not by him, and they shall fall because of us. So people that are seeking somebody else's life, you will go down to the lower parts of the earth is what our God says. So you go ahead and do some nonsense out here, because you just can't handle that you're wrong on something and you got defeated, and you're going to continue getting defeated because you got psychological problems out here. The letter K is out here prevalent to you all. The K and the X, and that's kicks, which goes back to stubbornness with that energy there. Somebody's just in a bad freaking place. They lost their mind. Unhealthy attachment is out here. Well, it is. Somebody won't let go of something. But God said that he was going to force them to let go. You will. You're going to lose your life, folks, if you don't stop. A third party is that. Yeah, and they're crazy. And they crazy. The letter B. So the B and the K, one direction in the Hebraic language, represents a star. It's right here. And the other direction represents tears, because you got death out here. Somebody is crying out here. Somebody wants healing. If something horrific's happened in the freaking past with some idiot out here because something that they've done. Anyway, the B or the K, person, place, or thing, first, middle, last name. Credit card fraud, a gun is out here. Again, somebody's last words are out here, so I don't know what's going on, but there is a gun in the hand of this soldier here. So just to bring out a confirmation, it's brutal. And hopefully that's just the past and you're going to be able to heal, or somebody won't heal because somebody did die, but it's because some ditches got together, man. Yehovah Elohim don't lie, and whoever the people were that were like, yeah, let's do something, because they're in some type of a scam. It's credit card scamming, because the word scams come out. Anyway, a gun energy, and something's in a book, and it's probably something about the person who died, that you were in their will and they left you money. There's a secret sibling somewhere. They don't like it. They're going to try to snuff you out, or something like that's out here for somebody's case as well come out today. And so you just need to call out to God. All who call up on Yehovah shall be saved. And somebody thinks they're going to try to return because they got some cray-cray on them. Let's just pray that they stumble and they fall like God's word says so. It's a bunch of crap out here. Contracts that are around some stuff. For some of y'all, that's the mob, and it will be exposed. The star goes back to exposure. The senators out here. All right. Anyway, it's just big stuff coming out today. So the B, the K, the P. I see a T here. This would be the letter A, and the X is out here for any kind of connection. that you got a narcissist and you can't talk to the person. There's a hidden relationship around somebody. Again, somebody's sleeping with the enemy somewhere. A baby's out here, conception, it's right here in the hidden. And that's why somebody wants to alterate things, because there's a secret sibling somewhere, or somebody know if there's a parent. I don't know what that's about entirely. It's come out in the last couple of weeks, a couple different times, and we talked about it in different ways. If somebody's altering things to protect you as their child and watching you somewhere, fine. But there's also energies of, there are people that don't like it, and there's money left for you. Okay, so whatever it is, there has been a secret relationship out here, and there is a secret sibling somewhere. Okay, and somebody thinks that the other sibling. Okay, thank you, Jehovah. Jehovah just said that somebody has a secret sibling, and they're trying to obviously knock you out because they want the money, because apparently they feel like they'd be the next in line or something like that's out here with some nonsense. I don't know. It's retarded to me. The person's crazy. They're going to go to jail for what they've done. 2 X's are out here. This is the NG, but the pictograph 2 X's. And so somebody X's out here. There's 3 X's involved in something. It shows out here 3 times. This is luxury. There's a lot of money out here. And they're willing to gossip and cause death to go on. And they're nasty. A construction worker or workers involved for some of your cases as well, being called out. All right. But anyway, the DMV is underneath these contracts as well. It's big stuff coming out. All right, folks, this is what come out. I hope that y'all find protection and call out to God within a matter, because the energy is extremely intense. But I do see somebody going to jail, however it's going to end up. Shalom.